Hello, my dear young learners. Today we are entering the wonderful world of Ruskin Bond, a world filled with mountains, adventures, and owls. Yes, you heard it right. Get ready for a heartwarming and a funny story called Owls in the Family. Let's begin our feathery adventure. One cold winter morning in Dehradun, something amazing happened. Grandfather and I were walking near the veranda steps when, guess what we found? Yes, a baby spotted owlet, small, cute, and a little scared. Grandfather slowly picked it up. And what did the owlet do? It hissed and cackled its beak well like a brave little warrior. But once grandfather gave it some raw meat and water, the baby owlet calmed down and guess where it went? That's right, it curled up under my bed as if it already knew this was its new home. Spotted owlets are small birds, super cute, not at all scary. Unlike big owls, they do look mysterious and dangerous. They aren't afraid of humans and they aren't only night birds, but during the day they like staying home. Why? Because some birds think all owls are their enemies. So our little owlets prefer relaxing indoors, safe and sound. And that's how our unexpected friendship with the tiny owlet began. But wait, this is just the beginning. More surprises are coming. The little owlet was happily living under my bed, as if it owned the place. But next morning, surprise! Surprised! We found another owlet in exact the same spot, and then we understood something. Above the veranda roof, right where the rainwater pipe came out, there was a messy little nest. The babies must have tumbled out of that nest during the night. So we bought the second owlet inside and placed it next to the first. They were fed, warm, safe, and probably thinking, hey, this human hotel is not bad. That night, the owlet sat on the window ledge, just inside the mosquito netting. Everything was calm, and then their real mother arrived. She crooned lovingly to her babies from outside the window. She must have been calling them. Come on, my little ones. Let me tell you that you're safe. In the morning, I saw she had left them a mouse with a tail poking through the net. That was her way of saying that I don't fully trust this human boy to take care of my children. The little owlets grew stronger and healthier every day. Then, after 10 days, grandfather and I decided it was time to set them free. I carefully placed one owlet on a mango tree branch. Then I bent down to pick up the second. When suddenly, thud! I felt a hard blow on the back of my head. Yes, it was the owl's mother. She thought we were trying to steal her baby Sugi. She even dived at grandfather, but he quick enough to duck just in time. What a protective mother, but honestly quite scary too. And that was only the beginning of our adventures with the Owlet family. Ready for the next part? Stay tuned. Quickly, I placed the second owlet under the mango tree. Grandfather and I stepped back very fast. We didn't want another head attack, of course. From far away, we watched the mother lead her little ones into the tall grass at the edge of the garden. We thought, well, that's it. Goodbye, little owlets. Enjoy your new life. But guess what happened the next morning? They were back. Both owlets were perched happily on the hat set as if it's saying, good morning, we live here now. When I ran to call grandfather, we returned to find the mother owl sitting calmly on the bird booth. She gave us a gentle woo woo, almost like an apology for attacking us earlier. Now that's an unselfish mother. She wants up to help look after her babies. And so the owlets became full members of our unusual household. Out of all the pets we ever had, snakes, monkeys, and even crows, grandmother liked the owlets the most. Yes, you heard that right. She fed them sack patty and the funny thing is they loved it. The owls got so attached to grandmother that they began showing affection to anyone wearing a petticoat. Poor Aunt Mabel, she was terrified of the owls. Every time they slided up to her sweetly, she would run out of the room screaming. They even forgot that we raised them. If one wore trousers, they would puff and peek angrily. To keep owls happy, grandfather sometimes wore one of grandmother petticoats. I wore an apron, and thankfully they approached. When the grandmother called them, the owlets replied with the gentlest sounds like a cat purring. But when wild owls flew nearby, oh my goodness, they made loud, terrifying shrieks that echoed all over the house. The owlets loved taking baths. Grandmother kept a special shallow dish for them. When she poured cool water over from a jug, they flapped, splashed, jumped out, and they jumped right in, sometimes twice, sometimes even thrice. In the daytime, the owlets dozed on the hat stand like sleepy little soldiers. But at night, it was work time. They roamed freely around the house, especially the kitchen, catching beetles. And the adventures don't stop here. Our two owlets are about to surprise us even more.